I love this talk about convictions, and it's easy when everyone agrees with it and we love it. But you, of all people, and Dave Ramsey, people in the spotlight especially, this can have backlash. So I want you to speak to the leaders as they start to live out of convictions and elevate that over emotions. How do you deal with the backlash that inevitably comes?
Well, it's going to come. You know, one of the quotes by Winston Churchill in a time when the majority of the world hated him says, if you have enemies, good, it means you stood up for something at least once in your life. We need to understand that when we take stands, there are going to be enemies, and there are going to be critics, and there are going to be haters. But also that means that you're probably doing something that actually matters, right? And so many times we feel like if we have opposing forces that it's the worst thing that could happen. And I used to feel like that when I was young. I was like, man, I'm a people pleaser by nature. I want people to like me. I want people to be my friend. And I've been that way my whole life. And then I realized, but if everyone likes me, then I probably never stood for something in my life. And I still want to be liked, and that's my emotions talking. But my convictions would tell me, yeah, Timmy, but I would rather be respected. You see, we live in a society that so many things are about likes. Social media is about likes. You give a talk and it goes out there. How many likes do you get? Because we identify identity with likes, value with likes, worth with likes. What if you switched it from liked to respected? What if you switched it from liked to purposeful? How many people click on that, right? What if we switched our mindset and honestly, sometimes our heart posture from not worrying about how many people liked it, but focusing on how many people actually respected why we did it? Because it's a totally different mindset. And I tried to really make that switch in my own heart. One, because I thought it was needed for me to actually live out my convictions. And two, because I realized how much more impactful and how much deeper it is. You see, likes come and go based on things that people in the moment, in the whim, in their emotions click on. Oh, yeah, nice. But then all of a sudden, you throw a pic, unliking him, unfollowing him. But if people respect you because of your integrity, your character, of who you are, of not just something that you do in the moment, but who you are over the long term, now that is a lot harder to earn, but it's going to last for a lot longer. And that is something that I made the heart posture switch and the mindset switch to try to earn people's respect, because I believe that we could all come together and have conversations, and almost every single one of us, if we talk long enough, we're going to disagree on certain things. My dad, who's my biggest hero and role model in the world, when we sit down long enough, we're going to disagree on things. And he's literally my biggest hero, my biggest role model, one of the people I love more than anyone else on the planet. And yet we're going to disagree. So when did disagreeing on something become the worst thing? Yet so many people, because of politics or faith or other things, can't even sit in a room and have a conversation because they disagree on one thing that they think is everything. But that's because they're leading with their emotions, not leading with respect for humanity, respecting for other people and earning people's respect. They're leading with this maybe important thing, but in the grand scheme, not necessarily everything. And I think that affects our ability to have deep-rooted relationships, because we're leading with how emotional we are about one thing rather than to get to know people and know the why behind it. And if we did that, then I don't think it would be the same cancel culture. I don't think it would be the same you said this, so we're instantly going to throw you out because of that. I think that is something that is so dangerous. It's dangerous to society. It's dangerous to communities, because we're living a surface level relationship based life rather than we're actually getting to know people, because we're not condemning them for one thing. We're getting to know them for who they are.